Hey guys, this is Golden IDS, and this is Xenosaga, and we're inside the Song of Nephilim now, which is, the song you're hearing is the Song of Nephilim. It's kicking out this song throughout the vicinity, drawing Gnosis forever, until we put a stop to it. In this episode we're going to get down to the bottom, and maybe take on a mini-boss that is down there. Now first of all I'm just going to go over what I've done. With Ether now, you want to focus more on, especially with the characters like Shion and Momo who finished their track, is to try and get medical ore on everyone, try and get maybe refresh on everyone, but more importantly, try and get things like quick, which really can speed up a team. I mean, if you can get more goes in, you know, it's somewhat awesome. You'll need them for the bosses. For the regular enemies around here, it's not much use. I can't see bothering about speeding everyone up at that point. I haven't done anything with tech attacks. Skill attacks with Cosmos, in fact everyone that I possibly could. I extracted instant KO for the defib vest, just because it's such a handy thing to have. I mean, last thing you want is to be instantly KO'd in this game. I also did a little bit of points, just distributing all the tech points around. But with this game, yeah, you really want to concentrate on the debuffs now. We're heading through the northwest corridor and we'll head down. Now I know I'd said I'd meet you where we were, but I won't do that in this episode, just with the way things are going to go. So we're just going to start off and just show how awesome Rainblade is. I'm only going to show this battle just to show how quickly you can now take them out. Shame you can't boost though. There is an item that we'll be getting from the next mini-boss, which will allow us to all start off with one boost, which is a really handy tool, and something I'd really look forward to actually, being able to use normally, because it would render these battles kind of null and void and useless. But I know I'm not going to get the attack in here. Yeah. Should have really boosted, but what you really want to do is you want to be adjusting your setup for each new battle, really, because this flamethrower is nasty, and maybe a quick flame -20 on everyone, that kind of stuff. If you're a lower level than me, that can be taking off nearly your entire health each go, which means it's important for Shion or your healer, Momo, or even Chaos if you want to make him your healer, to have that extra awesome attack. Oh, well, we'll use F-Scythe then. I didn't actually show off what F-Scythe was like, but there we go, it pretty much destroys them, the first three anyway. Like anything with Cosmos, she's unable to hit the back row, which is almost a constant annoyance for me. Anyway, when we want to get it on the point score, we'll be able to easily kill on the point score. Well, whoever's next is obviously going to get in the attack, and they want to... This is the problem, these battles, while they're really easy, they take such a long time because of the battle animations, and this is my main criticism of Xenosaga 1, as you've heard many times, the battle animations. So speaking of which, I got the Xenosaga 2 guide today. I went out and bought all the guides. Xenosaga 1 guide, even though it won't arrive in time because it's coming from America, looks really nice. I've been using it for a while, printed off the pages, I had to download it, and I thought, you know what, I need to buy it. I mean, even though the publishers aren't going to get the money for this, because of course it's all pre-owned now, I just felt the need to go and do so, so I did that. I think it was £3 from Amazon.co.uk as well. I mean, that's .co.uk. It wasn't even, this game wasn't even made in the UK, and there's still some form of a market for it. So yeah, I was really happy with how that turned out. I got that for, I think it was £7 all in all. The Xenosaga 2 guide I got for £15. It was already owned in the UK. It was shipping from within the UK, so it arrived here for the rest of them. Then, if I went for it on Amazon.co.uk, it would have cost me about 40 quid. All in all, for the package, which it would have cost me 40 quid for what's it called? For the Xenosaga 3 guide. However, with the Xenosaga 3 guide, I managed to get it on Amazon.com for £23, £25. That's including postage and packaging, which made me happy face. So yeah, I just love the guides because I love the art in them. Like what, I know I'm talking over the cutscenes here, but I'm in kind of a talkative mood. A lot of the things which people get at me a bit at the time for using guides, like, well, guides are pointless, they're useless, why are you using them? What's the need? Oh yes! But to me, guides are not just about the game. It's so much about the art in them. I mean, yes, there are games like Xenosaga 1 which you really do need to have a guide for, with the email side quest. Yes, the Xenosaga 2 guide doesn't include certain things on your email list, but there are... No, Xenosaga 2 guide is actually pretty darn good. I've been looking through, very nicely done, but I just love the art in them. I mean, I bought the Final Fantasy VII guide expecting it to be really good, and it wasn't. It was shoddily produced, to find the use of a better word. Just BRB a sec. Okay, right, I'm back. And yeah, Final Fantasy VII guide was pretty darn awful, if I'm going to be honest. The reason behind why it was so awful is, well, if I'm going to be honest, the Sephiroth picture, you know when you use the magic tool on Photoshop and you remove all of one particular colour? Well, it was like they did that, but of course the white was seeped into the sword, so half the sword was actually removed. Not meant to be, of course, it was all meant to be nice, but it was kind of removed. Now, maybe that was just the technology at the time, but when I look at that and then compare it with the Final Fantasy X guide, Final Fantasy VIII guide even, there was a wonderful improvement. I mean, the Final Fantasy XII guide is spectacular to behold. I mean, it's an utter behemoth of just knowledge about the game, and it shows you really to the extent that Final Fantasy XII was made, and yet people didn't really like it. I mean, I never had a problem with it. I quite liked it. I got quite into it, but I've never felt the need to go back and complete the storyline, which I think is probably a problem with the game. But I did enjoy it, and I cannot overstate how much I did enjoy the damn thing. Okay, well, no, brilliant. Well, whatever, I'm going to kill them on the points. I can't be bothered waiting. We're already behind on a bit on time because I've been cutting, but there we go. So yeah, there's just that aspect about owning a guide, which is nice. It's memorabilia. The problem with Xenosaga is I can't support the actual company, Monolith Soft, anymore, because I have to buy the game new, and at this point, they're only going to see, it's only pre-owned sales figures which are going to go up, because I wouldn't, you know, no one would want to spend £50 on a brand new copy of Xenosaga 3. It's all going to have to be pre-owned, and that's just, sadly, the way it is now. So yeah, anyway, we're now down to the level we were at in the last episode. I know it's 6-7 minutes in, and we're down to that same level, but I kind of want to show just going back from the beginning and how to get there. If you came down the ladder to the other side, you will actually let's just check. Yeah, the ladder will take you on to the opposite end of this half semicircular area, half pipe area, and basically there's an enemy which I'll probably have to fight round there. To which I'll show you, and I'll show you the ladder we come down, to be honest. I know I said I probably wasn't going to do that, but sometimes guys, I need to just talk, man. He says, drinking his lemonade, Lucozade, the power of the next to the gods of I'm not going to say that. And that was totally well timed with Cosmos' stomach vagina opening up and destroying everything. That's another thing which kind of bugs me. It's like a lot of stuff changes between now and Xenosaga 2, and Xenosaga 2 follows directly on. I mean, there is no time between the two of them. They run off into each other. And really, when you begin playing the second one again, you really start to be amazed at this massive universe that they've created. Really, I mean, it just feels like, what is second? I want a break. As a gamer, you kind of feel for the characters because they haven't gotten a break. And that's what I love about the two games when you put them together. Now, bear in mind that the two games put together aren't as a personal favourite as Xenosaga 3, but without a doubt, the Xenosaga 2 is so much improved. I mean, a lot of people criticise Xenosaga 2 for being moderately awful, because the turn system, there is no shop in there. The GS side quests which they have are basically like talk to someone, go do something, get some items. While it is repetitive, it's not bad. And yet they have after game. I mean, this game doesn't really have any after game stuff. You've got the secret bosses, but that's about it. And that's not that much, to be honest. You know, that's the ladder you come down from the area we left last time, which is going to head down here. And as I said, that's what kind of bugs me about the entire game, is that it's not... It's good, but there's no, oh, I've completed the game, here's some extra challenge. Because, I mean, the game's challenging enough as it is. But there's no point defeating that, because we're going to head through here and lower that massive circle, bring it down, so we can cross on those paths there. But, of course, as I said, by doing that, we're going to unleash a mini-boss. And that, my friends, is not going to be fun, let me tell you. And I'm going to have to prep for that. But the problem with this mini-boss is you can't save before you go in. You have to go in, and beat it first time, otherwise you have to make your way back down here, and that's not fun. If you're using an emulator, you lucky bastard, you get save states, but if you're like us common folk, you don't. And people also wondering about my team, why it doesn't change, is because I've not used Momo, and I'm kind of, and the rest of them, and I'm kind of paying for that now in a sense. Anyway, we'll go through, I'll do a little bit of a, sort out what it is. This episode will be a little bit longer, but I should really analyse the shot crafts. I'm sorry I haven't done that. Okay. What we're gonna do... Yeah, get a rain blade. I should really stop being so decisive about this stuff. Indecisive, I should say. But yeah, I'm sorry my commentary's been a bit rubbish on these parts. I haven't meant it to be. It's just... How am I going to say this without... I tried to cram in a lot of recordings during one particular space of time, and I have a bizarre thing at the moment where I'm unable to... I don't know what it is. Usually I usually used to record for maybe 2, could be 3 hours, and I could stream for that amount of time, but recently, by recently I mean couple of years ago, since the end of Kingdom Hearts 2, I've had difficulty for streaming the amount of time I used to stream, but more importantly, recording the amount of time, because this game, the problem with this game is I can only play it in 1 to 2 hour segments, and if I go anywhere past 1 hour, then I have to pay for it in the terms of like my ability to record, to commentate. Anyway, we'll pick up that line of judgment, that line of talking, maybe if I remember it, just after I go and make sure my setup is correct for the boss. Just a sub-boss called Rhiannon Z. You do want to steal from this, so make sure you have stealing ethers. And if you don't at this point have enough ether points on Junior and you can't extract someone in the party, Xion is a must. Absolute must with her Queen's Kiss. Anyway, BRB. Hey guys, man, this has been a bit of a setup actually. I've been doing this for about 10 minutes. Okay, so you make sure you heal everyone, absolute must. Now the boss is weak against fire, so you might want to take in someone with fire or a fire ether. Now with Cosmos, I have given her Quick and Medical Roll, so she's got both those. Mode 7, which helps focus physical attack, and down dexterity. I've also given her the Satellite, which I'll show off during this battle. Xion. She noticed her ether point is low now because I just kind of removed it all, giving other things to other people. I've given her Medica, Analyze, Medical All, Boost 1, and Quick, and Queen's Kiss, obviously. Now, make note that I didn't give her Refresh. Why didn't I give her Refresh? Well, actually, using one of Chaos's ether attacks, you can force it to wipe all status inflictions from everyone on the field, because this boss can block your boosts, which is kind of annoying. So what I did here is I gave him Medical Roll, Boost 1, Healing Dew. It was difficult to decide between Protective Wings or Ice Wings, but Healing Dew seemed to do the job. You've got Purifying Storm, you've got Flame Wings, because it's weak against fire, remember? Supreme Judgment, which causes him to attack back at you because he drains HP from you, and then Psycho Pocket. Now, quickly, I'm just going to go through skills, and then I'll quickly go through the tech attacks. I did level up a few characters, but now none of my characters, apart from, I think it's Chaos, can actually be leveled up now using tech points anymore. Anyway, what I quickly did is I gave her damage minus 10%, W special, and AP plus 1. Xion, I gave AP plus 1, Search Eyes, and Agility plus 1. Now, I'll tell you why I haven't changed Chaos. I'll tell you why I gave Xion that now. Using tech attacks, I boosted one of Cosmos's. Now, here you'll see, I've put Thermal Blasts for everything. In fact, I will just set it for absolutely everything. Reason why is it's weak. No, you can't set it for something else. It's weak against all of that. So why not try and use it? That extra AP we learn every go will really help us, actually. In fact, that could turn out very nicely to our advantage. And that's it. Are we ready? Probably not, but let's do it anyway. Now the problem is you have to go around both sides to destroy the explosion, but I kind of wanted to wait a little. Oh, good. I'm going to defeat this one. I'll meet you back after I defeat this guy. Okay, welcome back, and that's about it now. We're just going to give a quick heal. In fact, everyone's full health, lost no ether. Fantastic. Those two battles we got first two goes and wiped them out utterly and completely. Now you can go around here, but you get blocked by these things. So you can't bypass this. You must go down here. Now make sure you're all ready. Are we ready, guys? because I'm not going to put this in another part. We're going to do we're going to do this today, and I do appreciate that it'll be a long episode, but why not? We're nearing the end of the game. This is Rhiannon Z SE. I don't know if that's for 2nd edition, because a lot of what type is it? Doesn't actually say it's a boss, so it's not been officially labelled as a Gnosis or anything else. Now if you can, save state here or run back up to make sure you're ready for this. It can steal HP, its weakness is fire, and it can deal a devastating attack to everyone. It steals a percentage of your HP you want to steal from it. Eggs, it can steal up to 1000 HP for an eggs. So, we want to head on into battle with the bitch. Now it's going to start off and try and disable all your boosts, which can be annoying, but as long as you keep your health above a certain threshold, you should be fine. Now, it does this for everyone. Now, first of all, we want to get onto the wonders of Queen's Kiss. Queen's Kiss the little bitch up, and because of the turn system, if no one gets a boost in, we should end on Shion, which is not going to happen, because let's face it, how many battles have we ever got through with that? Stall boost pack, it's boosted already, little bitch. How much is it going to attack for? 129, I can deal with that. Can you deal with that? Because wait, that's with the minus this with a 10% reduction, isn't it? Okay, so let's go fizzle this bitch up by using Flame Wings. Let's just see how much damage that'll do. I really should have used Psycho Pocket, but we saw the boost pack. Now that's not alright, that's not that worth it. Now that's not what we want to hit it with. Pardon me. I should really be wearing the swimsuit in all battles now, but I don't like the added fact that you've lost a lot of defense on that. Anyway. Just get a 2 attack. I don't know why I did that, actually. That's a waste of a go. Actually, I did quite a bit in comparison to what everyone else did. So the next go, we're going to steal again from it. Just remember to keep your health above a threshold, because he'll steal your health later on, and then we'll analyse him. So Shion, for the starter, is going to be fairly reserved. She's sat there, probably going to be healing most of the time until we can really build up, because she actually does have the most attack power. And can we please steal it? Couldn't steal anything. Damn it, she's boosting after everything I do. Holy hell, how much boost has it got? Now that's quite a lot, actually. We'll heal after that. Right, well, once again, we'll try F-Scythe, see how good that is. I know we haven't got any a lot of fire moves, and Ziggy would be handy with some of his fire moves, but I don't think they'd hit it, actually. I don't think Cyber Kick hits it. No, the close ones don't hit it, so no, we wouldn't be in any better position anyway. Right, let's get an Angel Blow on it. See how much this does. These should do way more damage than we were dealing before. It's got in total a magic number of 56,000. No, 5,600 HP, so I didn't see that damage. Oh god, I hate this attack so much. Pushes to the back row, which means now you need to move her forward. So what we're going to do is we're running a little low on HP, so we're going to try and work with that to boost up again. It means we have to waste a go moving Cosmos to the front row again. Oh. Some of the tactics are put Momo behind one of your characters if you have her, but Momo's so much more use to me out and about fighting the damn thing. Anyway, we've nearly finished this per pitch, so we're just going to steal. Actually, we're going to use Psycho Pocket to steal from it, and then I'll use Purifying Storm if I see fit later on, or I'll try and do one of its, try and get it. Oh, stole. There we go. Now this is its HP stealing, and probably it would have been a better idea if we. Yeah, that's half HP, that's fun. I think it steals a total percentage of your total HP, which makes it a bit nasty. We'll use Satellite, just because I feel like it. Just demonstrate Satellite. Never particularly like this Ether attack, if I'm going to be honest. I think every character has one Ether attack which has a sort of... Yeah, it's not that good. For 16 EP, it certainly isn't worth it. Anyway, we're going to have to waste a go moving her back to the front row as well, which is going to be even more fun. We've stolen everything now, so now it's time to analyse! Don't you ever get bored of all the formalities in these battles? I should really be casting Quick on Cosmos as well, because she's slower than the rest of them. She moves at, the speed of a dead duck or something. Right, we've stolen everything. We don't need to bother about this anymore. We just need to get Shion to be able to cast an Etheram, which we will be able to do next go. So I'm rather looking forward to that, to see how much Thermal Blast will do if it doesn't try and, double-tick gang us with this amount of breakage. And that, great, Cosmos has got Quick as well, so, we'll see how things go. Right, we use the Move command. and move forward. There we go. I can't believe it takes a move to that. Whoever made that battle system sucks. Although I guess you could move around and do whatever you wanted to do. What are we going to do this go? Actually, I know what I'll do. I'm getting a bit fed up of not having any boosts. Cast Supreme Judgment on it. It doesn't like having Supreme Judgment cast on it at all. Notice the counter boosts actually. Actually, that counter boost was a bit disappointing. Okay, whatever. We now have analysed this per pitch. We'll do something else. And what else will we do? Well, we'll try and hit it with one of... There we go. No, Spell Ray. I forgot about Spell Ray, actually. I forgot. That was bad. No, I really messed that one up. You can't use any of the other ones because you've only got your triangle attacks available to you. And you can't put Thermal Blast on there. But that's a nice amount of damage. It's respectable. It's the most anyone's done so far, anyway. But then, to be honest, so far no one's really got an attack in, have they? It's just been a bit slow and lethargic. I don't like that word, lethargic. Anyway, we'll get an angel going. I really should use protective. Using protective, refreshing dew or some other form of tasty morning beverage. Yeah, Shion well, Shion was on a critical, so probably that did mean she was going to get much. But F Scythe, we didn't do much, did it? So we'll get a double X Buster in if it doesn't evade all of our friggin' attacks. That's probably going to deal. I'm not sure how much. Shocking. Absolutely shocking. Well, with all I need to do now is get boost back and kill it on a boost point score, which is not going to be difficult. He says swigging some form of beverage. I keep saying the word beverage, actually. Turn your everyman into a beverly man. Beverly stands for beverage. I'm not sure I like this mini-boss. It just seems so unvaried. It seems so difficult to lose, actually. Right. Actually, why are we even bothering about any of this? Healing is not our main objective, because clearly we're not in the stage of nearly dying. In fact, you know what? Cozzy, you can be my bitch today. You're going to be delivering the final blow. So we'll quicken you up, because somehow that means you're going to deliver the final blow. I don't know. I'm hoping she gets the next attack, which she doesn't. You know. Oh, she's now fast. Okay, right, let's use Purifying Storm. Probably not going to like this, but we'll do it anyway. No one's got much. Oh, there we go. It's boosted. What a surprise, because it's now going to cast this boost on all of us as well. Oh, no, it's just going to hit one of them. Hasn't drained since, actually. Man, this is really boring. This boss fight is not fun at all. Maybe it is the fact that I'm over-leveled. Right, well, that attack race will boost it. No, wrong pot. Person? Well, you know what, who cares? Ah, Gigapure. Glad we saw you today. This just wipes the board clean. No, it removes all your buffs, all your debuffs, all its buffs, all its debuffs. So you're left with kind of a clear board. Ah, well, there we go. Which is nice, because it actually removes yours if it removes its... Oh, damn it, why do I do that? Instinctively I waste it like that. You know what, we'll try and deal with it, Shion. She's not going to be able to, but may as well get some form of HP down. I do apologise, this is going on. I didn't think this would take as long as it... Actually, yeah, I didn't think it would take as long as it did, and it shouldn't have. I should have easily been able to beat this boss. I've just been messing about with the formalities. Nah, 399. Not amazing, but then not absolutely awful either. Do we want a medical? I don't even need to bother medical rolling everyone at this stage. We'll boost Cozzy, because I know Cozzy will be able to pull through for me. Hope she doesn't get the next go, because that would be truly abysmal, but there we go. Don't push, don't be a nasty... Oh, he defended it and therefore didn't get pushed back. Nicely done. Oh, this is going to went well. There we go. Say goodbye to your life. I love it when they counter boost, and you know it's totally futile. They counter boost, and you're sat there thinking, ha, who's the douchebag? Because you certainly are, mister. And Rihanna Z has died on a point score of probably ×2. ×4, I can deal with that. I got a ×10 on this, like 300 points for everyone. It was It was amazing. It felt so good.
The enemies have been exterminated.
Right, that's the thing. If you did not steal that boost pack, or no, that shield armor, sorry, you're going to be in a whole world of... Oh, I don't know how much we got there. Anyway, we will end this part off now, and I'll see you in the next part when we get further in the Song of Nephilim. See you guys.